Hello and welcome back to Logan Sounds Off. Today I'm doing an album review on Cassia's Why Are You Lacking Energy. This I got off Gilded ALM, so thank you so much for that. I love listening to this album. It was released in the year 2022. I have it on LP and it has 12 songs on it, and the label who brought this into the world was BMG. And if you want to look at their website, obviously I'll have the link down below, but also and also in the show notes. But as well, make sure to check out wearecassia.com if you want to hear more about this band, because they're an indie pop band that's on the rise at the moment a lot. Like, I think they've got into the today's top hits playlist on Spotify a couple of times, so that's pretty big. But I'm going to start off with Side A and Morning's Coming. And I like this intro because it's themed with two words that start off the album, Morning's Coming, but also I don't really like intros, but this was a lot more relaxed, similar to Two Door Cinema, which I did a review on, Keep On Smiling, that also had a intro that wasn't called an intro, and I quite liked that. It was a bit weird and artistic, but I liked it. Then you got Similar, and there's a very upbeat start to the album when you're getting really into the LP, and kind of lifts you up a bit. It lifts you up, and I quite like it. Now, this is track 2 on side A of the album, and it smoothly transitions into the third track, and it smoothly transitions from the first track, which is really cool. But yeah, I really like this song. To be honest, Cassia as a whole, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This album is just really, really good, and they're releasing a lot of singles at the moment. So if you listen to this album and you're a fan and you get on LP, thanks again to Gilded ALM. I'll talk about that later. If you manage to get it on LP or cassette or CD or whatever format you like to listen to your music on, and you become a fan, make sure to start following them on Spotify, because then you'll start getting notifications on their singles, because they're always on the move. But then you got 1618, which in brackets is called Why Are You Lacking Energy. Not sure why it's called this at all, but I love the beat, especially. This is a really good beat to it, and also the voices. And when I say about voices, I don't mean as in I like the vocals. The vocals were very good on this song, and I don't mean I like the lyrics. When I see the voices, I mean the tone of the voices, or if they've used dual tone tracks. They've done 2 tracks at once of the same thing, or they've got a dual tone track by itself, or it was double taken. I really, really appreciate that in a track when there's that amount of work put into the one song. For example, actually, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Kurt actually sang 2 vocal tracks in that in that song, and the first one is a lower tone, and the other one is really, really high, so that it's got it alternates very well. Not that it's going high, low, it's staying at the same, but yet a twist was in it. So fundamentally, I know we've all said it, Rick Beato, if you should definitely check out his video on why Smells Like Teen Spirit is what makes a song great. He has a series called that, and I would strongly recommend Rick Beato to all viewers here who like music, but he even talks about Smells Like Teen Spirit in that fact. So when I say voices, that's how I'm talking about Why You're Lacking Energy. I'm sorry that I went on a bit of a tangent there, but if people didn't understand what I was talking about, now they do. Then you got Motions, and this time I loved the lyrics and the vocals. I really liked the main singer. I actually don't have his name here. It's not on the LP, but the main singer is very, very good. Actually, now I've got it. His name is Robert Ellis. So there's only actually 3 people in the band. Obviously, there's loads of producers and stuff, but I'll talk about that towards the end. But I also love the guitar riff. I've got notes in front of me here, and I actually wrote a ton about this song. I love the guitar riff in this, and that's one thing that really gets me, is a riff. The thing is, I'm a bit hard to please with music. Piano, guitar, strings. if any of these instruments aren't there, I'm not a big fan. And if there's programmed drums in the song, now it depends on the song. Like one of my favourite songs ever, which I think is one of the best songs of all time, 1979, has a programmed drum and an actual drum. But I love a good acoustic or electric drum, but just as long as it's with the right tone, it's perfect. But no, this had everything that I wanted, and overall, this is just a great track. And then this is a very interesting song, and I'm going to tell you why now. It's called Colossal Happiness, and as you'll see here, it's number 5 on the album. When you look at the album on the back, it's very hard to see actually on the back because they do this thing where all the names are very close together. But if you do get the album and you look on the back, it says Colossal Happiness, and it's in slightly bigger letters. And overall, all the instruments, vocals, lyrics, tones, effects, beat, everything in this song is perfect. But it's not the best song I've ever heard in the world, but it is a favourite. It is definitely a favourite. It's one of my favourite on the album, and I'm very proud to have this on album, to have that song on album, and it's just so fun to listen to. It's really, really happy, as you can tell by the name, and it resonates with me. I really like the song, and it resonated with me a lot, so that's why I like Colossal Happiness. And then you have Seasons, and this is a nice kind of, not a swing song, because a lot of people assume what a swing song is. I would use that term a lot, but just it had a nice swing to it that ends the side of the album perfectly. So I spoke a lot about that side, so I'm not going to speak that much about the next side because there isn't that much to talk about, unfortunately. So you've got the first song, which is Boundless, and this was a nice relaxing song that was very easy to both listen to and think about. It wasn't too, because some songs can be very heavy on the brain, like Eve of Destruction and stuff, but this wasn't for me. Sorry, it wasn't like that for me. I do like the song though. Then you got Dreams of My Past, and my favourite thing about this track, and the best thing about it, is the cool synthwave feel. I really like that. I love synth. I love watching about how they're made. I love everything about it. I love using samples on a program that, if you don't know, you should definitely check out BandLab. bandlab.com, or download the app on the Google Play Store or the app iStore. But I use a lot to make my music. Also check that out. I'm bandcamp.com/Logan_Kelly. So make sure to check out my music there as well. And I've got some albums up there for you get to name your own price. So if you want to download a couple of the albums there digitally for free, be sure to do so, and let me know what you think. Make sure to email me or tell me on socials, because I really love making music, and I love when people I get to talk about it with people. So thank you guys for that. But anyways, back to Cassia's album, not mine. My favourite thing about this track is the synthwave feel. And then on Drifting, this is a great listen. But my favourite thing about it is its beach kind of vibe. This is a favourite, but it's got this cool beach vibe to it, and I really like it. And then you got Not Enough Time to Think. My favourite thing about this track is the guitars, actually. I love the guitars. Again, it says here on the back of the record, sorry. It says that Robert Ellis did the guitars on this, and I think it's Louis did the bass. So they're the two guitarists. And then actually Jacob was backing vocals, drums, and recording engineer. So you don't usually get that, a band member being the recording engineer. And then you got Right There, and this is a very interesting track. This is a favourite. I really, really like this song. And then you got See Myself, and this song was awesome, and then did the album brilliantly. Well done to Cassia. Final thoughts. This is hard because it's a good album, but it's not the best album. I mean, no, that came out wrong. it's not the best album, but it's not the worst album. That sounds a lot more positive. So, first of all, I have to say, I have this on pink vinyl. It's very hard to see sometimes, but this is on pink vinyl. So I will definitely link a picture in the show notes for you guys to look at, because it is very, very pretty. And I would definitely recommend trying to get this because, guys, this was released in 2022. It's 2023 now, coming up to 2024. This might be out of print, so get your hands on it quickly. Make sure to check out Cassia online. Go to www.wearecassia.com. And my star rating for this, I don't know. It's so hard because it's my favorite album in a certain genre of music, but it's my least favorite in another kind of genre. Like indie wise, I don't like it, but pop wise, I do. And I'm very hard to please with pop. I don't like pop music. As some of you guys might know, I really despise it. There's only a couple of genres worse, but I'm not going to name them because that would be very controversial. But no, this album, I'm going to rate this. Sorry, I don't know. A solid 5 stars because I'm actually going to go. In pop, it's very good. And in indie, it will hit some, it will hit others. Kind of hit me, so I guess it deserves brownie points for that. And I mean, Cassia are doing very well at the moment for themselves, and it's lovely to see a band do that. So definitely check out Cassia. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe.